And welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. This is a survival episode, don't worry. We're just in my testing world where hold on, I'm gonna turn off these chunk borders. No, chunk borders, there we go. But yeah, we're in my testing world. This is where I design all my farms. We've got a creeper farm, and there's the blaze farm, or the original blaze farm, not the new one. Is that the new one? That might actually be the new one. Yeah, that's the new one, I take it back. And then, this is the carrot and potato farm we built in the one episode. Unfortunately, the villager appears to have died. I might have actually killed him when I cleared all... Yeah, I cleared all entities. That probably did something. Let's see. Yeah, but this is what we're going to be building in today's episode. We're going to be building this slime farm I've built. Unfortunately, it requires a lot of iron, which is ironic because, I need the slime in order to make an iron farm. But I need the iron in order to make a slime farm. So we're going to start out with the slime farm, because iron's a little easier to get than slime. And we're gonna take down our big beacon, and well, actually not take it down, but that little cave area we've got there, we're just going to clear it all the way up, make sure it has complete sky access all the way up, and then we're gonna build these platforms. And this one's a little different because the one we will build, this layer here, well, this one here I suppose, will be at bedrock level, and then we're going to go up to, I believe, level 40, because that's when slimes will stop spawning. And then, yeah, but we're going to take apart our beacon. We'll probably reconstruct it somewhere else. I don't know where, and I don't know when, but we're going to take the iron out of it, and we're going to replace some of the iron with emeralds, because I have a much better supply of emeralds now, and an emerald beacon would look cooler. Plus, I need the iron. So we're gonna put in some of the iron golems, not all of them. I myself will probably just sit in one of these chambers while I AFK, because the slimes are also attracted to the player and not just to the golems. But let's
Narrator narrates all.
Oh, cool! I know how to turn this off now. It's Control
Narrator
B.
narrates chat.
There we go. Disable.
Narrator off.
Thank you. That's not it. This one. Cool. Creative mode. So yeah, we're gonna need close to, I think, a stack, like a stack and a half of rails. I do have quite a few rails. Unfortunately, I may need to duplicate some powered rails, so I might have to Google a rail duplicator because I have absolutely no clue how to make that. But we're gonna hop onto the survival world now, and we're gonna get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are directly above the hole. This one here marks the, this one's a slime chunk, and then that one's a slime, no. This one's a slime chunk, that one's a slime chunk, and that one's a slime chunk. So if we just turn this on here, we're gonna need to mine out all of this chunk, all of this chunk. You know, they seem smaller on the top, which is good. All of this chunk, and then all of this chunk. This chunk here, actually not necessarily all of this chunk. This chunk here isn't actually a slime chunk. This one's just where we're going to be putting, a wall here, and the golems are going to be going in this corner here and along over there. And then this is where we're going to be putting the slime storage system. So we don't necessarily have to mine out all of that chunk. So I think we're going to refrain from doing that for now, and then we'll see how much we need to mine out later. So yeah, I'm just gonna start doing this. I'm gonna put on a YouTube video and listen to that and just... Well, yeah, I'll see you guys in a while. A very, very long while. Progress update, everybody. As you can see, that glass block up there was the original ground level. I've gotten down quite a bit, but if we come down here and look down the beacon hole, we've got quite a bit left to go. So, I'm thinking we might just set up a TNT duplicator here. Maybe like one here, one here, one over here, and one over here. And then I am just going to sit and watch them and make sure nothing too destructive happens, well, anything getting destroyed that I didn't want destroyed, such as the beacon, because if that gets destroyed, I'm going to be sad. But I'm going to go gather up some stuff for a TNT duper. Also going to work out how one builds a TNT duper. But first, I got to get myself out of this hole. So, I'm going to go build my TNT dupers, and I'll see you guys back in a minute. Alright, I think that's just about it, and I hope I've gotten it right this time, because if not, we're going to have to go find ourselves more dead coral, because I'm just about out. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe if I have to extend it. Yes! And boom. Heck yeah. Alright, so it should also work. Yeah! I don't want to do too many at once, it'll launch them all over the place. Alright, this should cut down on the amount of time it's going to take drastically, and I do have it operating by lever. I could have hooked it up to a redstone clock, but I don't want to lag myself out too much, and I want to be able to control it to make sure it's not going to blow anything up that I don't want to be blown up. But yeah, I'm just going to sit here flipping back and forth. I may have to move it at some point. I may have to end up moving it at some point, but I'm not going to show that on camera. I will be back once this entire chunk is gone. Okay, guys? I will see you in, well, not that long, thanks to this thing. Alright, everybody. I am back. I've just come from repairing my pickaxes, and I used a considerable amount of diamonds to do so. I used TNT on most of it, and I'm actually struggling to find it. I've been struggling to find it the last couple times I've come over, because I removed the beacon for fear of it getting blown up. But yeah, I've repaired my pickaxe multiple times. I did use the TNT duper on most of it though. And this is our hole. It has the entire border, I think, is cleared. It's just about, if not. Oop, there we go. I did die once. It was like right after I finished blowing all this up, and I cleaned out all these. I made it back. I actually managed to clear out all the middle blocks without dying. But then I got to here, and I was digging, and then Mr. Creeper came along. I think it was like right here. And he just kaboomed me, and I fell into the deep hole, and then I died. And that's my life story. Thank you for watching. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so basically, all I need to do is just go around here and make sure that the entire chunk is clear, so that there's literally no blocks in the entire chunk. And my goal is to make it so that there's nowhere in the entire chunk that mobs can spawn. Then I'm going to go around. I'm not going to dig out the other chunks today. I'll do that at a different point. So basically what we can do is we can just slowly make the farm more and more efficient, because we're going to start off with this chunk, obviously. And we are going to, basically we're just going to start off with this chunk. We're going to put in the spawning platforms, the spawning layers, and then we'll put in some iron golems, and we'll see if we get any slime. And if I've managed to mine out the only chunk in this 4x4 that isn't a slime chunk, I'll be very mad, because I realized that I'm fairly certain this is the right one, because it goes in sort of an L, but it might also have been that chunk there that was a slime chunk. One of these, either this one here or this one here, is not a slime chunk. I'm pretty sure it's this one that is the slime chunk though, because as I was mining, I saw a little slime guy bopping around down towards the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up, and then I will meet you guys down at the bottom of the hole, and we can start the farm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've had another accident. I actually finished mining out all the blocks. It was kind of a stupid reason that I died. And that stupid reason is I mined out all the blocks, and then I was digging up a pillar in the side so that I wouldn't be placing any more blocks inside the chunk I'm clearing. But unfortunately, I was digging straight up, and gravel fell on me, and I tried to get out, but by getting out, it forced me into the hole here, and yeah. Oh look, I did not remember that being there. Cool, but yeah, it forced me into the hole, and I fell, and I died. Boom, boom. I don't think I was carrying all of this when I died, but I'm gonna want to pick a lot of it up. I'm gonna pick all this up, and I'm probably gonna have to level out the floor a little bit too. I'm gonna just, dang it. I wish I had leveled out the floor beforehand. This would make it a lot easier to tell if I had dropped anything, if any value. I am missing Old Silky. That's very important. I need to find there. Cool. Need that. The bow is important, but not. Well, no, it is very important. I just haven't named it yet. Let's see. Do I have everything that I need? What's in this chest? Cool. I can put a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna clean this stuff up, and I will get back to you guys in just a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have filled the flooring to its completion. We're just gonna snipe this creeper over here, and this chicken has appeared out of nowhere, and I'm not sure, yeah, he's laying eggs too. I'm not sure where he came from, but chickens always seem to be attracted to my farms, and I don't really understand why, but I think it's kind of funny. So, I have decided to make them the supervisors of the farms. This one, your name is now Francis. Y'all are going to need to help me remember that. I will definitely forget when I go to get a name tag for him. Where should I put him to be safe? I don't have any seeds right now. You know what? Let's go get Francis some seeds. Yeah. I'm going to go get Francis seeds. And I feel like I probably ought to fill in all the crevices that are all along the sides there. But that's gonna, no, you know what, I might as well not, because I'm gonna have to clear out the rest of I'm gonna have to clear out those 4 chunks eventually too, or those other 3 chunks. So I might as well not yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab the materials, and I will catch you guys in just a second. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I just checked my, I've checked my testing world, whoops, and I've figured out that let's see, we got 2 here, and then I come in 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? I'm not. I'm going to have to do this. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom. So this is actually going to be, this will be the layer that I place rails on. And then, yeah, okay, that'll be the rail layer. So we come up 1, and then we go 1, 2, 3, and then this is just going to be all down the side. And I'm not actually going to place them all in right now, because there's really no point. I'm just going to have to take them all back out when I start to place in the rails and whatnot. And I actually need a lot more rails, because I do not have as many as I thought. I did destroy part of a mine shaft, and come to think of it, while I was digging through the mine shaft, I should have collected more rails. I let a lot of them just lay there in deep spawn. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But basically, what I'm doing now is I'm just going to build a platform out all the way around, and the thing is, let's see, hold on, we have to come in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, alright, and then here. The thing is, I'm going to have to place in Wait a minute, that doesn't go there anyway, doesn't matter. I'm building a spawning platform that goes all the way across here. Like so. Because then it'll curve at the next one. Anyway, basically what I'm going to do is I build a spawning platform like this. But I'm going to have to place jack-o'-lanterns in the floor of every single one of these to ensure that no mobs other than the slime can spawn. And hypothetically, this should be extraordinarily efficient because we'll be spawning only slime, because slime can spawn in any light level, any light level, provided you're in a spawn or in a slime chunk. And there's literally no other block in this chunk where they can spawn. So when the game is searching for spawning places, it starts at bedrock level and it goes up. But the thing is, it'll only go up and check if it knows that there are spawning spaces. So if I were to just place this here, there's going to be I guess there's not really anything under there. I should probably block it off, otherwise we might get tiny slimes spawning. I didn't think about that. Okay, shoot. I suppose I'll just, well, will I? Question is. Yeah, I might, and I don't, yeah, I should probably slab the bottom of that, because, I'm pretty sure that slimes will spawn down there, the baby ones, and I don't want baby slimes hopping around because they could mess with the minecart track, and that would be less than ideal. So I'm gonna rebuild this platform, and then I'll catch up to you guys. Alright, everybody, that's the first layer done. I have actually just realized that I forgot to put in any of the pumpkins, but it'll be fine. I'll deal with that later. I think now we want to go. Let's see. Hold on, let me check my testing. Okay, yeah, I was right. We're gonna want to come. Oops, not that one there. Rather, going to want to. Let's see. Come up to this level here. There. And then, whoops. Boom, 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 boom. We're just gonna keep doing this, and we're gonna build these layers up to level 40. And I'm pretty sure that this is as low as it can be, because if I put it there, then the big slimes, like, have a problem. They have trouble jumping around. So yeah, we're gonna build this up to level 40, because that is the highest point at which slimes can spawn. So we're probably actually gonna build it just a little bit below that, just to be safe. But yeah, oh gosh. Okay, that was a big lag spike, I apologize. But yeah, I'm just going to go through, and I'm just going to place in a bunch of levels, and then I'm probably just going to go back through then and place in a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns, but I'll probably bring you guys back for that part. So yeah, I will see you guys in a while. So ladies and gentlemen, as you can see here, I've got myself a little rail duplicator. Unfortunately, it is not one of the like automatically self-working ones. I couldn't get that to work, but I got this one to work. So I figured I'd come back and just give you guys, I guess, like a quick little tutorial on how it works. So basically, you just want to put in a lever like so, and you're going to want to make sure it's facing either a north or south direction. That's the only way it worked. I tried facing it that way, and it failed, which made me think it didn't work at all. But then I remade it facing the right direction, and it worked. Hold on. Got him. But then you're going to want to place one slime block on the outside of this piston, come down one, out two more. You're going to plan a place. Actually, I'm going to use this one to duplicate regular rails. And then we're going to pop up here, place an observer facing in that way. And now all we got to do is this, and we're going to have plenty of rails. Like, there's no end. The regular rails don't duplicate quite as well as the powered rails do, but it'll work out. I had plenty of powered rails to begin with, so yeah, this might actually be enough here. And we can see it actually, because it's slime blocks, it launches them all over the place, which is kind of cool and kind of annoying. Yeah, like there's some that are all the way over here. Excuse me. Alright, I've got a full stack of powered rails now. Cool. But I can also use this, I don't know if it's this exact setup, but I can also use it to duplicate carpets. And I think that's about it. But so rails and carpets. So maybe if we want, I don't know, if we want some sort of fancy carpets in our underwater colorful base just to make everything even more colorful, then maybe we'll do that. But I'm going to now I'm gonna just proceed to put in all of the rails. I was gonna hold off. You know, I might actually hold off. I might just build the rails for just this section here, and then we'll extend it later once I mine out the rest of these chunks. But yeah, this has actually been working very efficiently. Slimes have been spawning up there and just hopping off to try to kill me, as I've been over here working with the rail duplicator. And come to think of it, I probably shouldn't stand under it just on the off chance that a slime does kamikaze its way down and try to kill me. But I'm just going to take out all these magma blocks here. And I was watching it. The magma blocks did actually kill a slime. Killed quite a few slimes, actually. I've got a whole bunch of slime blocks. Got even more up in the storage. But yeah. So we're just gonna... Oh, I forgot this. That was back here. That's Enderman. But I'm actually just gonna use this area back here to... do I not have a minecart? I'm going to need to get one of those. Minecart with a hopper, actually. But, let's see. I do not. But you know what? I will just take this chest and I'll use that one. But anyway, I'm going to be setting up a little storage system in here, and it's sort of a unloading station that I designed myself. It's not a unique design, but I didn't find it on a tutorial or anything, which is what I like to do for a lot of my designs. The rail duplicator I did find a tutorial for, but if I do watch a tutorial, I like to I just look at the thumbnail, or I open it up where they like show the beginning of the project, and then I just work from that to see like where certain things go. I never build just another person's design. I will always try to make my own, always try to make it just a little bit more efficient. So 80% of the designs you see on this channel or in this Let's Play world are going to be my own designs. Just a couple of them will be other people's. But I'm going to wrap up my talking now. I'm going to get back to the top, and then we're going to do a little montage of me placing a bunch of rails. So let's get into that. Alrighty guys, as you can see, I have finished the little collection area. So basically what happens is, when the minecart comes up on here, if it has anything in its inventory, it will start to drop those things through the hopper, which will cause this comparator to activate, causing this block to be powered, this torch to be unpowered, this block to be unpowered, this redstone to be unpowered, causing the rails to be unpowered. Which means that, see, as we put things in here, it becomes unpowered, which means the minecart will stop, and it will stay here as long as items are flowing out of, flowing through the hopper. Which means that we don't have to just like wait every time. Ah, shoot! I have to stop standing on the rail. I keep doing that. Go, go, or go backwards. You know what? That works too. It really can travel either way. I don't particularly care. There we go. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I can place this on all of them except for this block here. Because if I place it on this block here, the minecart... There we go. The minecart will get stuck coming back through. So I'm just gonna pop my way through this wall. There we go. Then as you can see, I've built this enormous wall up. I'm pretty sure I'd put that in a little time-lapse a bit. But yeah, so basically what we're gonna do now, first of all, we're gonna fix that. Oops. No, here, we'll just check all that out. That can be picked up by the hopper minecart. Let's see. Yep, got picked up. Cool beans. So yeah, basically our next order of business is to just go up the side of the wall here and put in a bunch of iron golems. And since I dismantled the beacon, I have come into a rather large quantity of iron, and we're just going to have this sector of the farm running at the moment. Eventually, we will also hollow out this entire bit, place the platforms all the way up, and then this entire bit, place the platforms all the way going up. But that's going to be a lot of work, and to be perfectly honest, I'm kind of lazy, and I don't feel like doing all that work right now. And I should have put that wall up another block, shouldn't I have? Well, it's not going to matter eventually. Well, it won't matter. So yeah, I guess I'm about to do another time lapse, but probably I'm not going to put this one into time lapse because I'm going to be checking a reference photo pretty often, and that means my screen is going to be split screened, and that looks bad in video. I tried it once, didn't look good, so I'm not going to do that anymore. And I swear I had more of this stone brick. Did I use all of it, or did I just throw a bunch of it back in this chest? My guess is I threw it all in the chest. So yeah, I'm going to grab my iron. I'm going to... Oh, did I... I converted all my pumpkins to jack-o'-lanterns. That may have been an error on my part, but I'm pretty sure you could still use jack-o'-lanterns to make golems. So yeah, I'm going to go up. We're probably only going to need to make like 6 golems for the entire farm. But once that is finished, I will come back to you guys so you can see what the final result of the farm is. And then we'll have 1/3 of power of the farm running, which is actually pretty good. And as you guys just saw, the last golem has been placed. And let's see. We've got 2 options here. I either make this jump and it simplifies everything I'm about to do, or I don't make the jump and then I die. Cool. Alright, I'm basically just going to run around here and ensure that none of these blocks, it'll be easier on the lower levels because, guys, did you see that? That's the farm working right there. And then we just boop in the last jack-o'-lantern right there, all the spawning... Did not mean to take a picture, but okay. Okay, they are all lit up. I was just a little worried. And unfortunately, we are going to lose some drops on that block there, just because there's no minecart rail running under it. And I probably could put one there. Let's just toss that out. We'll let the minecart pick it up. But it's probably more trouble than it's worth. So yeah, let's get rid of that screen. And I heard a spooter. Is there a spooter around here somewhere I need to kill? No? Okay. So yeah, that is this bit of the farm completely done, guys. I don't really need to block off, let's see, jump, there we go. I don't really need to block off the other edge of it, because, yeah, despite all the things are attracted to the golems, the slimes are all attracted to the golems, so they won't wander around anyway. I'm just going to run around here, and I'm going to use up a couple more jack-o'-lanterns. Yep, I knew that guy was coming after me. And wait, I don't actually remember. Why is this so torn up? Was I dropping bombs down here too? I honestly can't remember. No, I think I was just mining. I think I was just going ham with the Instamine. But yeah, this is probably the end of the episode. It may have been a little longer than usual, but I wanted to finish the building all in one episode, and I do not have enough to light up the rest of this. Let's see. We've gotten a ton of crap in here, but not a whole lot of slime balls yet. But that's okay, because we did just finish the farm at full efficiency. And my last order of business will be to block this. Yeet, there we go. I apologize for that. I do have some sticks, so I will finish lighting that up in a minute. But my final order of business is just going to be to block this off. I guess I won't be ever opening this back up again because this is not one of the slime chunks here. And as you may have noticed, that chunk that I was in earlier, that was darkened, that the spider was in, I think that's also a slime chunk. Because I opened up a slime chunk finder in my internet browser. Okay, I'm running out of blocks. We're going to use some stone bricks. So there we go. And efficiently, I would fill this entirely in. And I suppose I better. I've got the blocks to do it. I probably should. Because I don't want any... Whoops. I don't want any other things to spawn back here. And then again, I could just place slabs over the entire thing, but it's really not worth it. I mean, I suppose it is worth it. It's actually more efficient, but it's fine. I'll deal with it. And we go boop, boop. That's the end. That's our old mine completely blocked off. And I'm hearing a skeleton, which isn't great, but thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed. Please hit the like button if you did, and if you haven't, hit the subscribe button. That didn't come out nearly as smoothly as I had hoped it would, but you guys get the message. You're smart people. That's why you're here. And, yeah. So if you have enjoyed this, please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.